Yodelay-o, yodelay-o, yodelay-o. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone in your own night and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand and get out and get under the moon.
Well, hello everybody on a extremely early evening, Hunters Anonymous. As always, James is at the clickety clacks on his smickety smack keyboard.
Yeah, my stickety stack right now.
Hey Ellen, how you doing?
I still got a few keys that are not happy about that whole vitamin water incident.
Damn, vitamin water, God of all things. You would think it would be innocuous, like completely not.
So normally I drink the zero sugar version, but that night happened to be just like a regular one, so it had 80 calories in it, so it did have some sugar in it, so it like immediately found the most ridiculous keys it could find on my keyboard to permeate.
It'll be interesting tonight to see, like, so many people are used to us doing it, like, you know, eight mine and 9 yours, and here we are 2 hours early.
Yeah, this shit better not fucking fall in vain, you know, because we didn't want to take away from Keith doing his live on Fear Expo's stream.
Who just happened to be all of a sudden doing their streams at the exact same night, exact same time that we're doing.
Yeah, super strange.
Super duper-dee.
Oh, that song was so catchy. I love that song. Every time I listen to it before the actual show starts,
Yeah, that one and the one for ministry.
Hi, Mom. I know it's super early, especially for you. You're an hour earlier right now because you're in Central Time Zone.
How you doing, Daryl?
Hey,
And
Sean.
Sean, there's Sean. Woohoo! All right, some of the folks got the memo that we're doing this 2 hours early to.
Yeah,
You know, since,
YouTube right now is like, oh, what's happening to you guys? Because there's like
Yeah.
3 people on YouTube at the moment. But to be
Yeah.
fair, so we discussed this off stream. We were talking about it, and because Keith is going to be a guest on Fear Expo. Normally, we don't give a shit about Fear Expo jumping on our bandwagon of Thursday nights, which we've been doing for how long now?
1,000 years.
And we didn't want to interfere with anybody that comes to our show that wants to listen to Keith on their show. So we decided we would do it early to get it out of the way so everybody can go listen to Keith and the other people that are on their show for whatever reason.
Yeah, this is. I mean, really, this was shifting it for Keith. Like James said, for folks that would like to go and hear Keith, who's been posting that he's going to be on Fear Expo on every corner of every used and unused group there is. Daryl, it is really hot, dude. It is super hot. I went in there and turned the ballroom down for tomorrow. I'm not liking this heat, sticky assness.
I had to
The
put
ballroom's
I had to
pretty
put the
cool.
air on tomorrow. I had to put the air on tonight because I was like, nope. It was like 86, and I was like, I can't. The house was like 80 degrees, and I was like, no.
New, thank you. Hey, Reggie. Yeah, it is. It's insane.
I tell you what, though, if Keith doesn't show up for this early live stream, I'm gonna have words for that man. I'm gonna have so many words.
If he doesn't fall into a pothole. Well, he might be getting things ready, getting his Chromebook camera cleaned, or who the hell knows what.
I know he's got to get his internet working in a manner that functions to where they could stream it.
Yeah, Sean, we do too. Like I said, we have to give him hell because we've been giving him hell for quite a while. But like I said,
no, he's missed the last 3 streams because of Fear Expo's live streams during our stream. So I'm gonna ride his ass until he feels it. I'm gonna do it.
That may not take a long time. So we just shifted things up a little bit, and
But no, we really did move the stream simply so if anybody that wanted to listen to Keith on Fear Expo's stream, they could do that. Like, it was
hey, Kat.
It was strictly in honor of Keith being on their show. Other than that, we couldn't give a fuck about their live stream. We never have, and we honestly never will. But
more power to them. With their acquisition of
HauntCon.
It's been bought 20 times or some stuff in the past couple of years. So good luck with that.
And if you have no idea about how funny it is about this whole HauntCon thing, just go to Haunters Hub and just look at the stuff that's been posted there, because Mike and I have literally been laughing our asses off over this.
Yeah, oh my God. There's just a level. Oh, Kat, no, we're not going to make it. Literally, we just love Keith so much. I mean, for real. That's why this was James' idea. So we're like, you know what? And plus, it gives me some time later tonight to get some stuff done I got to get done. And I probably won't go in and listen to the Fear Expo thing, because I much prefer listening to Keith on his own stream and Cobwebs and Candlesticks. That's where I have a good time actually listening to him. I don't need to hear folks yapping.
Yeah, no. We need the trio to come back and do their live streams.
Yeah, we do. Well, the trio needs to start doing their own damn live streams again too.
That's what I mean. Like they're slacking, dude. Like, I don't know what Keith and Vic have going on, but you gotta pull it together, man.
We know Dave's just asleep. Yeah, Kat. ConHon did announce the vendor sign up. I went and looked at it. It's kind of hilarious. It looks like they've got about 54 vendor spots. which in the Wyndham, which I think it's right next to a couple of vending machines, so good for them.
It's next to the vending machines. It's down the hall, just past the lobby.
Just yeah, when you hit the janitor's closet, you've gone too far. But the thing with HauntCon, I was telling James this, the level of hypocrisy in the haunt industry from some folks who ragged Leonard Pickle for a couple of years during COVID and ragged HauntCon because of just how willy-nilly it was everywhere, and then just sloughed off the face of the earth when the Halloween Party Expo went to Las Vegas, and just all kinds of a slew of other things that if you deep dive into the industry, kind of the whole thing is ridiculous. And just this Chris Hartley fella with Fear Expo, once again, more power to him. But a lot of the stuff, a lot of the amenities and free things that they're doing at Fear Expo, they're doing at HauntCon. And once again, I'm not sorry, but it's just a huge bait and switch. I don't think it's literally intentional, like 100%, but it's a bait and switch.
Give it a couple of years.
Yeah, give it a few years.
We can come back on the show and be like, "Ha! Fucking told you, bitches."
Yeah, we tag these things.
I'm not above rubbing that shit in somebody's faces. I'll do it. Oh fuck! I will do it so well.
Kat says you guys are gonna have too much fun now. Well, maybe. I mean, at a certain point, it's just beating a dead horse because you can only say so much about it. The vendor space. Let's see. Wait a minute. Reginald says, "Did you see the way they spell it? I think that's how they technically getting away with a lot of stuff." What? Spelled what? Hey, Mark. Oh my God, it's Mark.
Oh yeah, no, we're on his time right now. He's still alive, so we're good.
That's another big thing about doing it now is we've got Mark with us because I seriously miss you, Mark.
I really do. I could do this every week. Like 7 o'clock my time is not an issue as far as doing our live streams, but I don't want it to be because of Fear Expo. Like I'm not gonna change our shit because of Fear Expo. Like this was a one-off, like simply because we wanted to support Keith in his venture on their show. But
yeah. Well, you know what? If it's one of those things where we probably should even ask, take a consensus of what, even if I don't know, because I don't mind it either. I don't think next week I'm going to be able to come on anyway. Let me pull out the magic sheet of magic.
The magic sheet of magic.
The thing with HauntCon, like I said, and there's a lot of deep dive stuff that it's just. Oh, that's upside down. It's just the hypocrisy with HauntCon and.
Well, Kat said being at 4 p.m. West Coast time works for her, so I'm assuming it works for her and Reggie since Reggie showed up.
And Mark.
And having Mark on our East Coast time, the real time, before he goes to bed because he's got such a ridiculous schedule, is kind of nice.
Oh, Sean says 7's good for him too. Well, now before we go too far into it, definitely next Thursday, I will not be able to do a show. If James, you and the general consensus wants to move it to Wednesday or Friday,
I'm fine with either. Friday night I would prefer if we do it at 7,
sure.
Because I have to get up to my shop pretty early on Saturday, so 11 o'clock is not a great time for me to be going to bed when I have to be up early on a Saturday.
Well, y'all figure it out. I'm working until 5 p.m. Central on Wednesday, and then I don't work on Friday.
We could do a 8 o'clock your time, 9 o'clock my time on a Wednesday. It doesn't matter. That's fine with me.
Well, we got some time tonight to figure it out, so we'll just make the general consensus. I just know we're coming up on a Thursday where we've got a.
Wednesday was kind of our normal thing. We did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so we just go to Wednesday for now is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Well, if y'all want to just say Wednesday next week at our normal time,
9, 8 Central,
or Or
What?
if everyone's liking this particular time, we can do this particular time next Wednesday as well.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter, honestly, for me, because my nights aren't really super like limited on what I can do. It's more of a, I just need to be prepared.
Okay. Well, we'll get the consensus before we go off. Let's see. 8 p.m. Wednesday is good. Okay. Like I said, it's who's awake at 9? I am. So yeah, if y'all want to just, since we have to switch up a day anyway, do it Wednesday at 8. Well, 8 would be 8 Central. No, 8 Eastern. Oh
No,
my
it
God.
would be 8 Central, 9 Eastern.
That works for me because then I can actually get a workout in before I come in. So
That would be what, 5 West Coast time? Are they 4 or 3? I think they're 4. I don't know. It's very confusing because my sister lived on the West Coast and then she lives now in Mountain Time. So
Cat says it's probably a bit better to keep James sober.
yeah, are you fucking sure about that? I woke up this morning, like I woke up just I chose violence when I woke up this morning.
Excuse me.
So like even
fine.
prior to this stream, I was ready to like just annihilate some people.
Mark, yes, I do work out. I am nowhere near the absolute fantastic numbers that James achieved, but I have lost about 42, 43 pounds. So I'm desperate. I'm going to lose another 15 pounds by June, and then
You
that's
didn't have like 80% of your stomach cut out though, so like there's a big difference there.
right. But I mean, yeah, still it's still an absolutely, it's still phenomenal, to see the progress on your end.
Yeah, I've lost the amount of weight of an oversized adult male.
There's no way you can still stay sober anytime.
But
So yes, I've been working out quite a bit.
that's true. Although I am not drinking tomorrow or Saturday, so the Sunday all bets are off, but Friday and Saturday I will be sober.
Mark said you lost to me. Yeah, tomorrow night we have a oh my God, we're doing a fish fry and a community dance. Saturday we have an event. Of course, Sunday I'm with my parents for Easter. So,
What kind of fish fry are you doing?
people will have a choice of bassa or mullet.
Mullet. You Pensacolans
Listen.
in your mullet.
And listen, this is the South.
You and your mullet.
Daryl says, James. 90% of the people that have pre-ordered, it's mullet. So everyone kiss my ass. Mullet is good fish if you do it right. I never knew what a bassa was until this damn thing. Like, what the hell is a bassa? I was like, oh, it's a very weak white fish. I'm like, well, you can have it. So,
I don't even know what a bassa is. That seems
it's
like
a white fish.
Is
It's
it
just
it seems like a freshwater whitefish, though.
yeah. We'll go with that. It's nothing I'm going to eat, so I could care less.
You're just gonna eat the mullet.
I'm going to eat the mullet. I'm going to eat mullet and hush puppies and cheese grits and coleslaw and drink a big jerk soda. Yeah, and spin on auto DJ. Yeah.
Well, Sean said if we go back to 9 p.m. on Wednesdays, that'd be great. And I don't have a problem with it, honestly. Like, Wednesdays or Thursdays doesn't matter for me personally.
Well, I mean, I'm good. I'm good too. Like I said, I work at the center from 8 to 5 pretty much right now on Wednesdays. I work out from like 5:30 to 6:30 my time. This is all central. And so that's fun. Whoa, there's the video.
Video.
Video. Again, I say 9 p.m. Go to bed, you hooligans. So anyway, all right. So if y'all just want to make, at least for right now, next week, Wednesday at 8 Central, 9 whatever, and then whatever it is over in California.
What do you hold the fuck? How are you gonna say 8 Central, 9 whatever?
Because I couldn't think of the word. I couldn't think of Eastern to save my fucking life. I was like 9 shooby dooby doo time.
It's
Like
literally an hour ahead of you.
All right, Cat says 6. All right, so it'd be 6 Cat time, which is now the official name of it, and then 9 Eastern and 8. Okay, so we got that down pat. Now we can start making fun of people.
Well, has that ever been not an option?
No, I'm just saying we got the real business down, which is next week's time. So, yeah. So the Hong Kong website, their excuse for being absent for a few years is COVID and all that shit. And Leonard Pickle is like probably one of the biggest COVID deniers in XYZ. And it's just the hypocrisy is hilarious. And a lot of people know that. And the people who were chastising him hardcore and bashing Hong Kong, all of a sudden magically thinking that because Fear Expo bought it, it's a completely different creature and magical unicorns, dangle balls. And it's Pickle running it in his hometown. Why the fuck do you think it's there? I mean, it's hypocrisy. It's convenient. It boggles my mind. Like I said, Fear Expo, good for them, but wait a few years and see just how much the price increases and how things start to dwindle is when they start realizing that the cash cow isn't going to handle all the amenities and everything else. They're going to realize it. There's nobody else in any industry that does. I don't care if it's Halloween, haunt, whatever, that does what they do.
When do we get our hibachi, though? That's my question.
I would like to have sushi delivered fresh, via a menu.
I want like Japanese flown in tuna right off the boat. No right. Questions asked. And
I'd like my bottled water from,
Mark, you've probably gotten into a fight with everybody on the drama page at one point or another.
Yeah, that's been a few years though. But yes, you did. Yes, you did. And contrary to certain people's beliefs, I absolutely do not follow the drama page anymore. I have no idea what's going on there. But it's just I am a huge hypocrisy, especially when it's hardcore, is a pet peeve of mine. It's a huge pet peeve. So if Vic or Keith vended at HauntCon and literally legitimately said, hey, it's a 6.5 hour drive, can you make it? Can you? I would. But to go there like, oh, HauntCon, for, to spend 5 minutes going through 54 vendors and not caring about
vendors.
It's 54 vendors.
Out of Fear Expo's massive list of people, though. Do you know how fast that shit's gonna sell out for 54 vendors? It
probably sold. Well, I'm gonna say it probably sold out hours after they had submitted the thing, and the pricing is a little bit on the hilarious side, quite honestly. And then somebody mentioned that, oh my God, you just had to make it the same weekend as MegaCon, and Chris Hartley said, or somebody said, no, we did these dates first and they changed theirs. And I'm like, okay, come on. Which is probably true, but nobody knew what their dates were. I mean, people knew MegaCon's date before they knew what HauntCon's was, but HauntCon did their dates first. Come on. Literally just good luck. The Wyndham is going to pack out with MegaCon people who are going to be like, did you see that skeleton by the machine that dispenses the Cheetos over there? I don't know what the hell that little room is doing over there, but
there's no way they're. I've been watching the MegaCon, all the streamers that have been doing MegaCon stuff. No way. There's no way in hell HauntCon's going to compete with MegaCon.
Yeah, no. There is, the people that go to HauntCon are going to be mostly locals who just are like, oh, okay, there's just something to do at the Wyndham, or not.
Yeah, but most of the people that care about HauntCon are going to be at MegaCon already. Those two kind of cross over very easily.
Yeah, but I don't think MegaCon is going to cause
Dude,
the amount of
MegaCon sold out the first like 3 days in like 10 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, of course. I'm just saying is I don't think that MegaCon, people that go to MegaCon, it might be a crossover, but I don't think people are going to go out of their way, having spent a bunch of money to go to MegaCon, to divert themselves to HauntCon. Oh, you know what? I think instead of this day at MegaCon, I'm going to go to HauntCon.
Yeah, no way. There's
In
no
5
way.
minutes at HauntCon. So, from personal experience, the last 2 times I went to HauntCon, which were uh, the last 2 times I went to HauntCon were right before they had one more HauntCon that I didn't go to, and then it was gone. It was gone con, and literally the vendors, the best vendor at one of them was Jay Woodley, and with his blood, and which is phenomenal. I'm not making fun of Jay at all, but it's like really, like really. Everybody else that was in the haunt industry that they were over at they were vending at the Haunted Party Expo. Froggy's Fog was at both, and Tater looked bored shitless because he was put at the one on HauntCon. He looked like he could have just set like their booth on fire so he could go over to Haunted where the action was, and that's not that's like about the way it was. And then there was I went to one where Distortions was at it, and I bought something from Distortions, but. Do you think Distortions is going to go to HauntCon this year? No. You know what I mean?
Did you see what Reggie just posted?
No, I have
Jesus
not been
Christ.
reading it. This is what.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Yeah, Stragglers. That'll be back. See, 10-time premier booth. Yeah. See, exhibitor badges, 2 admissions. Friday, Sunday classes, 2 admissions. Right. Award show. Vendors per 10x10 additional peel.
What the hell's a haunter vendor speed dating game? Like, what the fuck is that, though?
Hey, don't knock it. I know exactly what they're doing. It's the glory hole at the bathroom that they've been put next to.
Did they like they contacted the OBT fucking escorts and were like, hey, we got a deal for you guys.
Yeah, it's speed dating. I mean, it's conference room 1, which is an 8x8 room with a toilet in it. But that's some pretty rough pricing as far as I'm concerned for a year 1 event. Which, now that I just said that, in HauntCon's eyes and Fear Expo's eyes, this is now a year 20-something event. But it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Let's see. Sean says, today I bought 22 sheets of extra plywood from Home Depot for $6.25 a sheet. Well, that's a good price. A sheet because a forklift driver didn't know what they were doing.
Dude, you can do that, though. Like, the people at Home Depot just don't give a shit. You can get lucky and just, score massively because their employees don't care. Home Depot does not pay enough for their employees to care about the bottom line.
Yeah, no, they'll dump whatever you need them to. Hey, could you dump those 2x4s on the floor hard enough to possibly bend them so I can buy them? Sure. See, Reggie's like, either 450 or 6.5. Bet you won't find Rochelle's girls there?
Rachel's. You won't find Rachel's girl for that shit, I guarantee you. No way.
Thank you, Reggie, for posting some of the stuff so people can read it instead of going to the website. Yeah, there's just, oh my God, I don't know. It's just
$450. You get free help to move in and out of your equipment, free water brought to your booth by your own vendor concierge, free boxed lunch Saturday, vendors per 10x10. Additional meals are $20. Oh God. You're gonna get a Walmart frozen burger slapped onto a bun. for $450.
And you'll have Leonard Pickle with his change grabbing your Cheetos from the vending machine next door. That's your meal.
Oh my god! You know how much hate we're getting for this? Like
Who cares?
everybody's just jumped on the HauntCon Fear Expo fucking bandwagon, and they're all gonna be like, no, 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 no! This is the greatest thing that's happened to the haunt industry in the last 4 years.
There's never not a time we haven't been the voice of reason. And honestly, our track record of being right, not being obnoxious, but we have audio verification for several years. It's been pretty much on point. So right now, I'm just like, I mean, whatever. Let whoever wants to jump on here. Literally, just rag us. I don't care. We don't care. Hell, when we do our stuff, let them rag us. We think it's a hoot.
Where the fuck is Keith though? Like I've got issues here, right? Like I specifically moved this fucking. I specifically moved our show so we didn't take away from Keith's followers during his live show, and he didn't even fucking show up.
It's okay.
Oh no, I got things to say to Cobwebs and Candlesticks right now.
Well, he's washing his balls so he can show them on the show on Fear Expo, which is fine. It's all good.
Fog is not allowed in the exhibit hall. Make good friends with your neighbors. If a vendor complains about noise, fog, or pneumatics in your booth, you may be asked to remove the offending item. Yeah, dude. Mark, you missed so many of my angry... Like, just because... Literally since Fear Expo... Everybody has dropped off because they've been sucking the Fear Expo teat. And I've had an issue with it every week since then. Last week, I rode Vic's dick hard on this subject. And I'm not afraid to do it with Keith. I will absolutely do it.
Keith can take it. He knows we have to rag him. Ooh, enhance your booth during the show, such as additional electrical sources, internet access, compressed air, and additional chairs. Oh, and lights. We'll turn the ballroom lights on for you.
Oh, yeah, no, for an extra $300, you'll be fine.
If you're going to have compressed air, you're going to have pneumatics. So this is all getting all flippity-floppy. And if you have your neighbor complain about fog, which you weren't supposed to do to begin with, then the organizer should already be at your booth telling you to turn it off.
Like, hey, what are you doing? All right, we have an exclusive contract with Froggy's Fog. Nobody else should be doing fog right now.
Yeah.
And that's completely the reason why. Because Froggy's is the headliner.
Well, they definitely have made their money. I can't really. They're all cool cats. You know what I mean?
No, you can't give them shit for it. But I'm saying, like, they're not gonna let other people use fog if it's not specifically Froggy's Fog and attributed to Froggy's Fog, because they're the biggest sponsor
of everything. Like, they're literally like they're the premier sponsor of every convention, which is very interesting. Yeah, additional badges are $65. That's stupid. What's really sucks is, you and I probably would have had the chance to buy HauntCon so that we could have the domain to just point it back to whatever we wanted to.
Oh, dude, we could have. So, last year, for $9.99 a month, we could have fucking owned HauntCon.
We could have owned HauntCon. God dog it. And our lack of vision with HauntCon.
If I would have even remotely guessed that's where it was going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, just Jesus. Oh, you know what? I partnered with you this year. Now, could you buy me? That should be a shirt that he should wear. Oh, you know what? I partnered with Halloween Party Expo. Could you buy me?
$125. You can have the HauntCon name.
$350.
Oh yeah, no, we could totally buy it next March. I agree.
Yeah, cat, no shit. No shit.
Oh,
On
speaking
clearance.
of Keith,
For-
that motherfucker finally decides to show up.
Oh, there's Keith. Keith. Oh my God. Thank God. Oh my God. Give him the spiel, James.
Not that I've been riding your dick for about an hour now.
Totally switched the show time just so everybody could come and see you on Fear Expo.
Literally, we
even
literally
show for
changed
45
our
minutes.
show time so that you could fucking be on Fear Expo / HauntCon / whatever we buy next is show, and you don't even show up until 40 minutes into it.
Man, wait a minute. I just realized it's the Wyndham's Orlando location. That used to be a timeshare. Even better. Doug bought it from Clarion. What did I miss?
Well,
Doug bought what from Clarion? Who's Doug?
that was the place that was originally the Wyndham, I think, and like that was where I'm telling you, I've been there for RC related events. Like they used to hold like RC drift and racing events inside the Wyndham.
Hey, Hunter's Hangout. Yeah, there's another.
No, fuck them. Who gives a shit about Hunter's Hangout?
Doug bought Hong Kong. Well, wait a minute. Who is Chris Hartley, Keith? I thought Chris Hartley was Fear Expo. Who is Doug? Doug owns Fear. Oh, Doug owns Fear. Well, who the hell is Chris Hartley, who keeps speaking up for Fear Expo?
He's probably just their fucking social media dickhead.
Oh, I don't know who Doug is. Keith? You know Doug's last name? Because I want to make a deal with Doug to buy HauntCon from him for $14.93
Next year, we're gonna buy it. It's gonna be like Hunters Anonymous now presenting HauntCon 2025.
We are now the 15th owner of HauntCon, and we're just going to use it for the domain name. Yeah, Hunters Hangout. Sorry, Keith. Keith, the thing is, and you can attest to this. We love you dearly, but we got to make fun of you every once in a while because you are such a fantastic dude.
I'll fucking make fun of your shit all night long, sir.
Hey Vic, hey Vic. But you know what? There is a lot, and we've talked about this over the course of several shows. There is a lot about Haunters Hangout that people don't know. There's a lot about HauntCon a lot of people don't know. But there's a lot of things that people do know about both of them, and it's just they're both they're nothing but a joke. Both of them have just become nothing but a joke.
We could do an entire show just on HauntCon for the last 4 years.
No, another guy's. I'm gonna have to go and correct myself because I don't know. No, another guy is their social media douchebag.
But no, seriously though, Keith, we came on early just so we didn't take away from the Fear Expo / HauntCon thing that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, because you're the only person that we were really concerned, and we wanted to be sure everybody could go see it. I mean, in all honesty and sincerity, we did change things up because it's cool that you're all part of it, and we wanted to be sure that you.
And I'll fucking say it, like I don't give a shit. I told Michael this earlier, like. I'm not going to listen to this show specifically because I have trained my brain to literally make myself vomit at the thought of the Haunted Honeymooners. Like, I'm cool with Johnny from Haunt Scene. That's fine. But the moment the Haunted Honeymooners come in and no, I'm done. I'm going to throw up. I can't do it. I refuse to listen to anything they have to do with. And that's how it is.
Yeah, me too. Keith, when the show's over, whenever, and you know what time frame you're at, let us know because I want to hear you, but I don't want to hear the rest of them. What I really want is the trio to get back on doing stuff so that we can come and enjoy listening to y'all. That's what we really want is the trio.
Yeah, just don't do it on Thursday or Wednesday.
or any day that begins with
you bunch of dicks. Come on.
I think Mick is gonna be on.
He said Nick. If it's Nick, dude, I'd be all right with it. Like,
that's Haunt Scene, but still, it's
No, Nick joined the Haunted Honeymooners. That was the whole thing. He's now He's
I'm
now a
thinking
member of the Honeymooners.
I'm thinking of Johnny. I'm completely.
Yeah, no. Like I'm
so low
fine.
that-
I'm completely fine with Johnny from Hauntine. Like we've worked through our shit. We've talked it out, and we're cool. No problem with Hauntine. But until the Honeymooners reach out to us and like explain themselves, then no. I have Clockwork Orange myself into listening to the Honeymooners. So anytime the Honeymooners come on, I feel violently ill. So like I'm Alex from A Clockwork Orange. And that's how it is. I can't deal with it.
If you get that reference, then you're definitely part of the cool kid club.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, Dave needs to do more updates about how he's doing with that hurricane bullshit. God, that's still just terrible.
And again, I know, I'm sure Keith had no idea who else was going to be on the show. You just happened to get lumped in with a group of people that like I fucking refuse to listen to. Hauntine excluded. We've worked through our shit with Hauntine. Me and Johnny and Michael were all good. We've talked about it, and I will support Johnny from Hauntine until he pisses me off again. But
the stipulation has been stamped into play.
Up until that point, like we're good. Like Haunters Anonymous and Hauntine, we're on good terms. It's fine. There's no issues. The other people though, I've literally trained myself to be like, I can't listen to anything they have to do with. I refuse. We've done too much to help them, and for them to shit on us the way that they did, no, fuck it. Until I get an apology, I want nothing to do with those fuckers.
And there you go. But we do need to have the trio back. we need that entertainment back. That was a lot of fun.
I can't even go off of Mark's comment. Like maybe we've said that in the past, and that might still be true, but regardless, he has stepped up to the plate. He has shown us who he really is, and I don't have a problem with Johnny. Like Hauntine and Haunters Anonymous are currently on good standings as far as everything goes above the board, as far as I'm concerned.
And Johnny will only have to take about 5 minutes to do the walkthrough of all of HauntCon. So I feel good about that. He won't have to spend a lot of time there. Mark, we've missed you too. Keith, you don't know him. There was shows and shows and shows, just particular drama, but it's all smoothed out now. But
I mean, we not even really so much specifically with Hauntine. Like on a personal level, there were some issues that we addressed privately, and we resolved those. And then as far as like Haunters Anonymous and Hauntine goes, I don't have a problem with Hauntine. Like I think they do really good things for the Central Florida community as far as haunts go, and they do have they have a good production quality. And again, I don't dislike Johnny. I think he's a good person. He's a decent human. But for the rest of that group, no, I have nothing good to say about them.
You're trying really hard here. Well,
I am like, no, I'm not trying hard to make it seem like I have no issue with them, because I've privately spoken with Johnny from Hauntine, and we've worked through our issues, and we've mended fences. So like, I'm okay with him being, my neighbor as far as that goes. Like he doesn't even really do the things that we do anyway, so there wasn't really any direct competition. But it all goes back to our charity stream that caused the issue. And he has come forward, he apologized, and we talked about it, and we worked through that issue. So to me, personally, I don't have a problem with them. It's the rest of that fucking group that they can all go fuck themselves for as much as I care.
Total side note. Before, well, you know what, Vic, we kind of missed Nick too, but he went down that path, and that's the end of that.
No, I miss Nick a lot, dude. Nick was he was a good addition to the show. Like, he had a lot of information. He was fun. He did our D&D thing. Unfortunately, he decided he wanted to go the way of the Haunted Honeymooners, which,
well, he went down. He got caught in a path by people that just lied about stuff, and that's really saying.
I'm fine. Like, he can go do what he wants to do. That's his choice. But, like, my issue with Nick comes from him messaging me personally and being like, "Oh, you guys are terrible. Like, you're just toxic to the community." And like, no, but fuck you. Like, we've called shit for the way it is every time. It's always been that way. We don't fucking choose a side, and we stay to it. We look at things and we're like, this is a stupid idea. This is a dumb idea. This is going to get people killed. And that's always how it's been.
It's going to get people killed. Daryl, it is deep. Welcome to a full... Yay! I'm so glad Mark's here. Before I forget, Vic, the vendor packets went out for HauntCon. Have you done it? Are you there? Did you spend your money? I'm just curious, because there's only 54 vendor spaces, and if you're really thinking about doing it, I don't know if they're going to go fast or going to go slow. Yeah, blacklight kills COVID.
Knowing HauntCon, they're going to go till the fucking day of HauntCon.
Not yet. Okay. I'm just curious, Vic. This is like on the up and up. I was just curious if you saw that the packets were available and if you jumped on it. Don't forget 54 vendor spots. I think that's all I counted.
54, which, knowing the size of the vendor spot you want, is probably going to knock that down to about 50.
Yeah. Vic will buy it, like, you know what? I need half of the space.
It's going to be fucking HauntCon presenting Monsters Misfits and a couple other people.
And a couple other people. Holy Christ. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, it's gonna be interesting though to see how they fill up. He needs 300. Well, you know what? That's probably about. That probably is a good chunk of that space. 220 voltage. Don't count on 220 because you're literally in a conference room that was probably designed to handle 2 or 3 laptops, and then you'll pop a breaker as soon as you add that 4th laptop. So don't count on breakers not popping. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the layout pretty. What's interesting about the layout for HauntCon is towards the end when HauntCon actually was displaying for like during the Halloween Party Expo for a small few years and all that stuff. That's about how many they could support. You're just gonna do a 10 by 10, Vic? What the hell are you gonna do? Like display one skeleton in one box? Because we know you got big old things that are very cool. James probably has games for it. Hook up an Atari. That's true. And play like, spooky games. Oh, something's going on. I can't hear what's going on.
Reginald Cornelius
Cell
wants
blood.
to recognize all of the dreams
Vic,
Mark has
like for real,
crushed.
are you just gonna go specifically for doing the blood, and not like just the cavalcade of some of the stuff you've got? That's only 40K in gross income. Oh my God, I'm still looking at that blacklight kills COVID. Dog man, that's still bust my ass thinking about that. At least it'll be relatively cool in Central Florida when they do it. I will say that much. Vic will sell props too. Okay. And I mean, if it's a 10 by 10, it's not going to be. I think. Wait a minute. So, I didn't see this. Are they allowing people to buy 2 booths? I don't see why they wouldn't at double the price. I know I read the packet, and of course Reggie's put the packet out here, and I just kind of skimmed through it when he did it. But
I'm back.
welcome back. Vic needs a location next to sliding. Reggie played a thing. Back the trailer out the doors, and can't believe they said it went on until I ran on.
Speaking of the fucking stream loots, I'm actually going to be updating those probably within the next week or two, to add some new things, because I've been doing like on camera stuff, so I'm going to add some things to that to make it more interesting.
Yeah, we've got to do some updates. We've got some stuff.
I do. I've got a few I need to get rid of, and I have a few I need to just completely update.
He says, "Wait, Hong Kong? Yeah, Hong Kong's in Orlando." Mark, I tell you what, dude, catch up here and catch up, dude. I don't know if Keith is coming to Hong Kong. You have to ask him. Welcome to. Where he says, "Welcome to Hong Kong. Here's your sack lunch kit and your stuff. Get out." That's about right too.
But don't forget to visit our fucking clown after party at the hotel lobby.
Here's your $10 roll of quarters for your drinks. Here's part of your amenities. Vending machine is 2 steps away from your booth.
Don't go to Rachel's, Keith. Just don't fucking do it.
When are we going to do ours? That is a James question. We're sitting here ragging everybody else, and we're like,
yeah, no. God damn it. Why do you have to call us out on that shit, though? Like, it's going to be in 2024, but now there's so many things happening between the months of fucking April and July. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like literally, starting in January, February, March, April, and then June, there's a damn convention. Like people are blocking off every damn month with a convention. At a certain point, it becomes saturated. I mean, we would definitely love to do it next year, so that when we do it and we crash and burn, everybody can just rag us.
Yeah, no, like there'd be like 15 fucking random haunt streamers like, oh my god, you go to the haunt convention for the home haunters? That shit was terrible.
Talk about having vending machines. I think it would be completely different than anybody else's, though, because that's just how we roll. But
I'm still thinking May, like, because May of next year, I don't think I have anything going on, because my daughter will be in college. She'll be 19. She'll be on her own. We don't have to worry about shit. So we can fucking hire all the burping clerns we need to make it seem legit.
Will we have free sack lunches?
No, we're gonna have a dinner. No. We're gonna have a gourmet dinner provided by our own Reggie. Chef Reggie is gonna do a gourmet dinner for a private event that you've got to pay an extra $50 for, which clearly I'm kidding at this point, but
like I said, we have, believe it or not, talked about certain things in the background that don't come onto the show. No particular reason. It's just we kind of forget. But there's just, like Hong Kong is nothing but a smaller version of Fear Expo with all the amenities in a much smaller location in an area that really.
Oh, yeah. Talk about fucking convention saturation. Let's go to Orlando. Let's do it there. During MegaCon, where every hotel within a 50-mile radius is going to be booked by a bunch of nerds that don't give a shit about haunted attractions.
Yeah, and it's during Universal's Mardi Gras. I don't know, man. The only reason why it's happening is because Leonard Pickle lives in Orlando. That is it. He doesn't have to travel. He walks out of his house. He goes down by the pool at the Wyndham, and he's at his little convention. That's exactly what it is. That's it. That's it. You know, I mean, come on, man. It's like really fucking for real. It's more power to everybody, but I'm really hoping that the people that vend, who have a lot of faith, this includes you, Vic, actually make something from it.
You could.
Because-
You literally could, though. Like you could hit that one, like 5% margin of people that have money that want to buy stuff from smaller, unknown vendors that put out good stuff that people just don't know about.
Vic, I think maybe before you came on, I literally next year, if I know that you're going and everything else, and I can, which I can get the weekend, I can drive there in 6.5 hours. I'm not kidding you. I may not stay at the damn Wyndham, but maybe I will. I'm kidding you not. 6.5 hours for me is nothing. And I would go there, and I want to do a little Universal. And I'd come over there. I'll give you $65 to get my overly obnoxious badge with my little box lunch that they'll give me.
You getting a box lunch? I love it.
Oh, I could stay at Mark's house. God, that would be so fucking funny. Oh my God, that would be...
Mark's house. Hold on, Mark's house is fucking nice though. Like once you get past like
his fucking Faraday cage pool.
You can't go by his fucking Faraday pool and like underground bunker shit. Like he's got like a fully renovated kitchen that overlooks a lake. All right, like yeah. Mark's sleeping on everybody right now. Like he's got a $1.2 million view from his his kitchen / living room area.
See, I'd go stay with Mark and be like, Mark, let's go get in your Ricer car and go drift over to the Wyndham.
You can't. The interior of his car is completely demolished because he just refused to do anything with it. His car.
Get it fixed.
No, fuck that. He's had 3 years at least.
Well,
his fucking Nismo is outside. His Nismo is fucking gorgeous. You open that door, you're immediately hit with like 1948 haunt interior. It's just bad for no reason other than Mark's like, I gotta mow my lawn. I don't have time to deal with my car, even though it's worth like $80,000.
Well, I just don't see. For me, I don't want to jump in his like 16-cylinder truck that's got a 56-inch Samsung TV.
No,
fine. I want to get in the damn Jesus.
You got to get in his fucking his $100,000 truck with this fucking Alexa, fucking overly sized monitor that takes up 80 inches of his dashboard.
That's just no fun. I want to drift to Wyndham. Mark, you need to make it happen. Sean says, "Where is this at?" Sean, it is at HauntCon next February in Orlando, Florida, at the Wyndham something hotel.
Yeah, you don't have enough time to buy tickets, believe me. There's enough room for about 87 people outside the vendors.
Yeah. 54 vendors. I really want to try and find like a picture of the inside of this thing. It's only 13 inches. Calm your titties. But that's Sean. That's if you go on Facebook and look up HauntCon, HAUNTCON, and then it's like HauntCon International Man of Mystery Show and Dildo Emporium. It's like this huge name. You'll see the specs on it. Fear Expo just quote unquote bought them
for 87 cents on the dollar.
Yeah,
which came out to be about $16.38 total.
Bought it for 1/25 of a Bitcoin. So, but that's what we're Sean. That's what we're talking about. It's going to be 54 vendor spaces in a hotel. can't call it convention area. It's like literally like a meeting room.
And
So-
the sad thing is, like, for our first year, we have about half of the number of spaces for vendors inside. We could probably do another 10 outside. So that puts us at like a third or less that we can't accommodate, that HauntCon can accommodate. And they're supposedly a well-known haunt convention.
6 hours. No, Mark, I haven't checked the price of Bitcoin. I literally was shooting numbers completely out of my asshole. so no. It's 6 hours from you, Sean. It's about 6.5 hours for me. So I've made that trip plenty of times. Kat says, if you late folks, they're also not allowing fog noise or pneumatics in the booth. Kind of, we wouldn't be either.
Well, no, but we said that like early on. We're like, just simply due to, you know, the location, they can't. But again, we're not advertising for, you know, for-profit haunts. We're home haunters specifically.
Keith, if James reads that, he's gonna go off.
Oh my god, HauntCon Junior. Oh my god. You know what?
That's it. We're buying HauntCon next year. We're
Yeah.
gonna get a coupon day. We're gonna buy it
Next year. Fuck it, I'll buy it by fucking December. I guarantee you. That shit'll be back on the fucking market.
Oh my god.
HauntCon Junior. I got so many things to say to you, sir. So many.
Imagine by James Pickle.
Jesus Christ. Do not. No, do not. I refuse to be associated with that name.
Oddly enough, though, since Mark mentioned it, Keith, are you thinking about going to HauntCon when it happens next year? Maybe not to vend, but like just to chill with Vic. If Vic gets a booth, if they don't sell out of all 54 of them,
all 54 of them. Hold on to your butts. 54 spaces. That's fucking crazy.
Let's see how much he'll see if I'm not even buying it. What the heck I'm trying to say? Oh my god.
I will do donuts in the Wyndham parking lot, just throwing up the bird, just to fuck everybody in the parking lot.
See, Kat has a point. Excuse me, Kat has a point. I mean, we have never, ever marketed the Home Hunters Convention as like anything but like literally what it is. Like a very peaceful, very low-key place. Really just for folks to come and show their stuff and buy some stuff. And I guarantee you, like 65% of the people that actually go to it as consumers will be Pensacolians in the surrounding area. You know, we're not trying to get in international buyers from Japan.
We're not jumping the fucking Orlando market paying fucking $38,000 for a fucking convention space for 2 days.
Yeah. So that's so we definitely know our limitations right now. See, Reggie said, I just looked at Wyndham. It looks like they upgraded, but where the hell would they have the convention there? Well, I mean, I don't know. That's Reggie. That's what I'm saying. Is it's like if you look at the floor layout, and if you could find a floor layout from the Wyndham, you would see where it's going to be at. But
it's their ballroom where they hold fucking quinceañeras and fucking high school homecomings. Not even proms. It's literally just for homecomings.
Sean, that is literally the only reason why I would go to HauntCon would be to support Vic.
No, I wouldn't even go to HauntCon and support Vic. I would give Vic $100 out of my own pocket before I go to fucking HauntCon to support him.
But it's a longer travel thing. I mean, for me, it's like right there.
Hold on. We got a Spooky Empire. So listen, before Spooky Empire became Spooky Empire, they were a completely different show, and they always did it at the Central Florida Fairgrounds in, I don't know, it's somewhere near Tampa. but they were called the FX Show, and they got bought out, and then it became Spooky Empire. So like, Spooky Empire is completely 100% devoted to their guests. They only want to have people that show up to their convention to do autographs. Like, that's where all of their money goes. And that's how it was when it was the FX Show. Like, I went to the FX Show during its first year when it was at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. I got to hang out with Sid Haig. Like, I literally sat at his table and just talked to him because there was nobody in line to come meet him. So he's like, hey, let's have a conversation. And that was the same year that I got to smoke a cigarette with George Romero off in a random alley at the fucking Central Florida Fairgrounds. Because I went out to go have a smoke because I smoke cigarettes. So I went outside to go smoke. And then like 10 seconds later, fucking George Romero walks out and is like, hey, what's going on? I was like, oh no, I'm fucking smoking. And we had like a 10-minute conversation as we smoked our cigarettes. That to me was the height of the FX Show / Spooky Empire. So it's never going to beat the original FX Show.
That wasn't a cigarette. Mark, you know, if you talk about 38,000 on iDrive and stuff, I just did a quick calculation. Even if every vendor that went to HauntCon paid the $625, like the premium, that's like $34,000. That's it. That's all it is. There has to be something, I don't know. There has to be money flowing from somewhere else. Something must be, I don't know. Multiple mortgages on a house. I really don't know. But
I would have taken a blowy from fucking George Romero anytime. I don't care. It's fucking George Romero. Are you kidding me? He's like the godfather of zombies. Who's going to turn that down? Not me.
yeah, Reggie, I agree. It's going to be a room where they either pull all the partitions back into the wall. You know, it's going to be a room that can be partitioned. It has to be. Oh, I get it, Mark. All right, I get it. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe there'll be a champagne fountain. They won't have room for it. Mini grilled cheese sandwiches. I would go for some mini grilled cheese sandwiches.
With George Romero, who is now no longer living. That'd be interesting. I'd pay for that.
They can pipe and drape it.
Mm.
I think the 625 includes like a pipe and drape. Just off the cuff, just like shooting that out of my mouth there.
I mean, we could raise our prices per vendor to do pipe and draping.
Yeah, the weird thing about the pipe and drape though in the ballroom is like literally you cover, I mean, which may have to happen anyway just to make it dark, but you know, you cover up the beautiful view, which you can go outside. Well, Vic, I think there's only two prices. There's $625 and $450. I think those are the two prices. And I'd have to look back on what Reggie posted or look on the website and see what the difference is.
Well, shit, for that price, we'll provide 2 chairs and some fucking pipe and draping. Fuck it.
Excuse me.
$450 might just be a table.
Better have a Florida hooker in my booth. Don't give them any ideas because it could become an amenity, Vic.
I mean yeah, we could make that happen in Pensacola.
Sure. We go right to Brownsville, the Brownsville neighborhood.
We're close enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No cost to us whatsoever.
Nope. You know, we'll give you Uber money to get there.
The water concierge. Can we have a water concierge? I mean,
yeah, it's called the fountain between the bathrooms.
I'll bring a bottle to every booth within our fucking showroom. I'll be the water concierge. I'll do it with
You
a
could
smile.
Throw them in that. I just like sit there and heads up and just throw it like a football.
Splitting money with the hookers.
I just, I know that. I mean, I would just love to know the exact business details that they've got with the Wyndham, and just wonder where. I don't even know.
Maybe they're just selling out the rooms for the convention. So like, they're paying for the convention specifically through room sales.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff I heard from Kirchner about some of the other quote unquote amenities that they didn't list, but they were providing was very interesting. Let's see, the 625 covers pipe and drape and trash. $625 gets you pipe and drape in a trash can. Well,
I'm sold. Let's go.
I'm totally sold. Room cost is an easy $100,000 on the cheapest of the cheapest days of the smallest room possible. Math don't math. Well, that's what I'm saying is Mark is like, just like they did with Fear Expo. They cannot be making money with Fear Expo.
Oh,
right now.
Hold on. Keith missed our whole fucking thing about Kirchner last week about how how fucking crazy is it that Kirchner became the voice of reason within the haunt industry?
And according to Fear Expo, not anything else. Let's make that distinction.
Yeah, like that's a painful admittance right there. Like he was spitting some straight facts about Fear Expo that were like any logical person could be like, you know what? He's got a point.
Yeah, he was on point. And like once again, yeah, I mean, and it was a very long comment thing underneath his post on what was it, Haunt World Forum or something like that.
We say these things that he's about like 48 minutes from going live on Fear Expo's fucking live stream.
Larry sells spirit. Oh no, trust me, Keith, trust me. We have said some of the wildest things about Kirchner over the past several years. Trust me, we do not endorse this man. Trust me, he is.
And that was like, literally like the whole point last week that you missed, sir. I'll reiterate it again. You missed when we said how fucking sad it is that Larry has become the fucking voice of reason in the haunt industry. Like
for Fear Expo. And
yeah, in general, Fear Expo.
Not in general, but just some of the points that he made in about Fear Expo. That's it. Trust me, we don't no. Trust me, Kirchner is nothing but drama. But there's still people that are hypocritical where they'll bash him and then it's just the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, okay, well which one is it? But in this particular post about Fear Expo, he was on point.
I can't say Larry wasn't there. Like I literally saw videos specifically from Larry where he was at the convention. So like I personally can't say he wasn't there because the videos I saw that he posted were from Fear Expo.
Yeah, and how do you really know if Larry wasn't there? Unless he specifically said he wasn't. And once again, his comment, the thing was not just like ragging it about blah blah blah. It was points about things that we've talked about even before he made those comments, which is interesting. So I mean,
yeah, but he was there on Sunday. Like he literally shared photos from the event on Sunday, where he was like, "What's happening here?" And it's literally, I mean, it's his vision of the event. So like we could only take it as that. But again, he had so many solid points about the entire event that just
Yeah.
we couldn't argue with.
And the thing too is, you know, Keith, I've actually now there's people who have praised Fear, not you now, but praised Fear Expo out in the public and open. But I'm friends with them on Facebook, and in locked friends posts, they rag the shit out of it. It just goes back on the hypocrisy, the absolute, the two-faced Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde hypocrisy that's in the industry right now, where people will say, "Oh, praise Jesus and Fear Expo and the magic and all this stuff," and then literally behind, like I said, closed doors, friends, things, their personal pages, rag the bejesus out of it.
No, I don't think that it wasn't a bad show. I like Vic said he sold his stuff out, which is fantastic.
Which is beyond great.
And we don't want to shit on the show itself for that reason. It was the viability of the things that show had to offer that don't make sense. Plus, where they branched out to buying HauntCon, like it doesn't make sense in the long run.
Yeah. So biggest thing is we weren't there, so we don't speak on the funness or the not funness or anything like that, or the success. We are strictly this is the business part of it that we can see, and we're very happy that Vic sold out. But you can look all around the web and all on the Facebooks and everything else, and you can see multiple comments on both sides. But then you can see people who praised Fear Expo, who go behind Fear Expo's back and close doors and rag it. You know what I mean? So there's this unbelievable hypocrisy that has really gotten bad the past several years in the industry. And we don't know anything about Fear Expo as far as it being fun or whatever.
We want it to be known that regardless of, we're more than happy to be like, you know, people that support us did really well at the show, and we're super happy about it. But at the same time, we're not gonna jerk the show off because they had a good year, or
did they? I mean, really. See, we're going by things that we've seen and heard across the board, and there is not a general consensus that Fear Expo was a huge raging success as a full show. But there's nothing that says that Fear Expo was a huge failure either. There are things across the board, but there is just hypocrisy to be had also across the board. We didn't go to it, so we would never speak on how much fun it was or how bullshit it was. We're speaking literally on the business side of things with Fear Expo and HauntCon. And then we do rag HauntCon because I've been to HauntCon.
Well, everybody can rag on HauntCon. Like, that's not even that's not even up for debate. Like, if you know anything about HauntCon, you know the bullshit they've been through and the lengths they've gone through to try to reestablish their name.
With even just being like just odd. I don't know. So what am I missing here?
But I mean, good for Fear Expo. They had a good fucking year. I mean, good for them. That's phenomenal.
Wonder how much tickets gonna be for normal people. Not sure, Reggie. They haven't posted it. And Keith, I agree. The people who went should just be honest, good or bad. I thoroughly agree. But I have seen people who have licked the dick of Fear Expo in public, in group. Not you. Once again, I want to be sure you know it's not you.
Although, no, hold on. I'm gonna give you shit about this because you're going on Haunt Expo with fucking haunted honeymooners. So
10 minutes.
You know what? Fucking figure it out. All right, that's all I'd say, Keith. I've got so many things to say about Tina Turner the next time you turn face. All right, sir?
Oh, speaking of, Mark made a joke, made a meme about Tina Turner and sent it to us. He was trying to remember who it was that liked Tina Turner, and we told him, he's like, "Oh, that's right."
Just don't forget where you come from, sir, because those fuckers will burn you as fast as they can spit on you.
Let's see. Vic, to me, it looks like you had so much more smaller stuff, but oh, and we say it again. I mean, we're only concerned about the people who we very much appreciate, like you and Vic, who come on here and hope y'all do excellent. We don't care about any of the other people that are there, quite honestly.
Which is literally why we did our show early tonight, so we weren't encroaching on your fucking live stream with Fear Expo. Like, Fear Expo be damned. They can do their shit when we do it whenever. But when, one of our own is on their show, we're not going to fucking encroach on that to draw anybody away or cause any conflict of like, oh, I got to listen to Vic or I got to listen to this. No. You go listen to the fucking Fear Expo live. Just fucking leave the goddamn Haunters.
Come full circle.
What is their name? Haunted Honeymooners? I swear to God, I want to throw up every time I say it.
And Keith, yeah, absolutely. We know for sure that what comes out of your mouth is truth. And if it was bad, good. Absolutely happy that you enjoyed Fear Expo and know that legitimately you did and had a good time.
And Nick is a wonderful person. He's like the most genuine dude. He just got fucking mixed up in some shit that we couldn't agree with, and so we parted ways. It wasn't anything personal with Nick. Like I still love Nick as a person. He's a cool dude. He was like super engaged. He had a good show. He was going in the right path. But he fell victim to the hype and got sucked into somebody with some fake ass fucking numbers, and that's where they ended up.
Yeah. He went down the easy path because he was lured into it.
I mean, I could go buy fucking I could buy 30,000 fucking Facebook likes and YouTube likes easily with no fucking problem. But like that does nothing for our show. That it literally provides no content for our show whatsoever. We don't need these fucking artificial consortiums of fucking streamers to be like, hey, no, these guys are good. You either fucking like us or you don't. If you don't like us, fuck off. Just go away. If you do, we love you. And we'll sing your praise until the end of the day.
That rhymed.
Even when you align yourself with some bullshit, but that I won't say anymore because I love me some Keith.
But we do like ragging on him.
No, I will rag on him till the end of days.
I think definitely we will end this at the bottom of the hour.
Oh, okay. No. Keith's got to go. His fucking link came. He's got to get ready for his fucking Fear Expo stream.
Fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You dick.
Keith, knock him dead, dude. You're the only reason why the show's going to be good. So
literally, like the only reason why we went early was simply to get Keith on the show. So we didn't want to, we didn't want to intrude on the Keith hour for Fear Expo or whatever the fuck.
The 10 minutes are going to give him.
Yeah, no, you enjoy your 5 minutes of fame, sir. You dick.
Lord, all right. Lord have mercy. Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully he doesn't get sideswiped by some of the other ding-dongs on the show.
No, he'll do fine.
Hey, Berlina. Here for the last 5 minutes we'll be on. Good to see her, though.
Hi, Berlina. I'm still waiting for Kat to send me those pictures. Like,
oh God, let's not get into that.
That's a deep dive. We'll go back 3 weeks. I don't give a shit. Oh my God, fucking Reggie's up here playing fucking stream loots like it's not a thing.
Reginald Cornelius played this card because they are an asshole.
I really need to update those stream loots though. Oh shit, he's doing another one. Eat the treats. God damn, that's a 2-year-old That's a 2-year-old fucking Streamloots card right there.
Yeah, but it's timeless.
You always eat the treats. Doesn't matter. I'm fine with it.
Eat the treats until there's no treats to eat. That's a shirt.
Yeah, we need to get on that shit. There's so many shirts in production. Like I have a notepad list of things I need to put onto shirts. Even a shirt that just says eats the treats, I'd be fine with. Just some random ass candies. In the back just says eat the treats.
Treat eating.
Streamloots. Okay. So, Cat, Streamloots are they're a source of revenue for the stream, which isn't very accurate, I should say, because it doesn't really, unless there's enough people that buy them, they don't really come to us. But they're random cards you can play on the stream, which I need to update because, like, previously I wasn't doing like live camera stuff, but there are a few I need to update. So like you can make me do something on the camera, like draw a picture or give the finger or whatever. You buy like a pack of 12, I think, for a certain amount, and we get a portion of it, and then every time you play a card, it shows up on our stream like it did for Reggie when he did the Chris Gaines card. So when you buy a pack, it's a mystery pack. You don't know what card you're actually going to get because there's like, I don't know, a stack of like 30 right now. So you can get you get, I don't know, 6 of 30 for one purchase. And then you can play them on the stream, whatever they are. And it always like has some ridiculous outcome.
There you go. There's your definition.
That was a really bad definition. It was.
That'll work.
It's too late in the stream for me to be given fucking accurate descriptions of things.
Yeah.
I had to drink Pinot Noir during the stream just to get through it. So I will fall asleep immediately after the stream.
Oh my god.
So it's a fake thing that you purchase with real money that ends up on our stream. I don't know how else to fucking describe it in the most basic terms.
Mark's trying to fall asleep now. Lord, poor Mark. Well, that's okay, Mark. We got 2 more minutes. We'll let you sleep.
It's why he doesn't show up to the fucking show. He's got to go to bed.
Go to bed.
The fucking mouse calls all.
Virtual card game. Yeah, kind of. Oof.
Yeah, no. Virtual card game's a really good description of it, I guess. I don't know what the hell Kat meant by the last comment she made. Oh, shit.
Reggie.
No,
Reginald
hold
Cornelius wants to shout out.
He's
Chris
doing a shout
Gaines
out
wants
card.
to know what your favorite Pinot Noir drink is. Chris Gaines. Chris
God
Gaines.
damn
Chris
it.
getting Chris Gaines.
Fucking
Chris
Reggie.
Gaines. Christmas. What am I do? It's crazy game.
He said fucking Christmas. What am I doing?
Oh, Mark's gonna have stories for us at some point in the private Magic chat. I think. Maybe soon. Maybe not the mouse for much longer, but I have said too much. LOL.
I don't have a favorite Pinot Noir. I don't even like Pinot Noir. I hate dry wine. It's fucking terrible. I was gifted this bottle, which is Let me try to read this shit. Langmiet Barossa Schengen Snakes.
What the shit are you doing? Playing a record backward?
26 Shiraz Biogeneer. I don't drink wine. This shit's gross. It's dry. It fucking makes my mouth feel terrible. I hate it.
James, please stop.
I was literally reading the bottle. It wasn't like I wasn't making words up here.
Oga boga wine. Lord. Well, I think now that we've summoned the devil with a bottle of wine, it might be time for us to.
Yeah, probably. I
call it
mean,
a night.
everybody's got to get ready to go to the fucking Fear Expo live stream.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, look at all the people stopping in front of my house looking at the skeleton with the.
I fully expect everybody to go to Fear Expo and be like, Haunters Anonymous. Just say Haunters Anonymous. Don't like fucking. You don't need to link us. Just fucking say it.
That's so funny. Mark, have a good night, man. It is phenomenal having you on. Glad we could have it at a different time. We're not far behind you, but
Oh
sure you
no,
like-
yeah, no, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready for bed.
I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I will have time for some listening. There you go. See, it's early still.
See, we could have kept the show going for Cat.
Oh my goodness, no.
Oh, that was my cat. That wasn't me. Don't hold it against me.
It wasn't the cat thing. It was no. Oh, am I listing stuff? Right now I am fixing some listings, but I haven't listed anything new.
So no, basically no.
No, but maybe I get off here. I'll list a few things.
Hey, I listed 6 things the other day. All right, like my fucking eBay store is going off.
It's going off. The butter. Oh, we got the buttery biscuit crew from Reggie. So fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, the buttery biscuit crew, they're pretty cool people. I will say. 6 whole things. 6 of them. I don't list on eBay though. Like I have a storefront that I got to sell this shit from. So like I have to cherry pick the things I want for eBay.
You gotta get on Whatnot. I need to see you on Whatnot.
I really
That's
do.
what you gotta do.
Dude, I have so many games I need to do for a Whatnot, but like I'm just not mentally ready for a Whatnot.
Shit.
I'm approved. Like I can go live on Whatnot whenever I want, but I can't. Like I'm not mentally prepared for a Whatnot stream.
Jesus. Better be some HHN shirts. Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, no, I've got legit fucking. I know fucking Whatnot has rules. That's another reason why I can't do Whatnot. But I have so many old games. I need them gone, and nobody's buying them from my storefront. Probably because I haven't taken them there, but.
Boy, man, like HHN merchandise. I love it.
No, Mark gave me a whole shit ton of fucking the Pumpkin Lord, Pumpkin King t-shirts, like extra large. I've got like 8 or 10 of them, I think. I need to sell all those fuckers. Because I got to repay Mark for all the shit he gave me.
All right, folks. That pause means it's time to shutter tonight's live stream so that we can all go to bed and/or get things done.
Yeah, no. Look for my live stream on fucking Retro
Whatnot.
Finding. I'll be live in the next 3 minutes. I really won't be though. Don't do
No.
that.
It's
Maybe
funny.
though. I've got enough resources. I can go live on my fucking Retro Finding page.
Oh my god. Well, if you do, I'll be there. All right, Sean. Thank you so much, man. Congrats on all the wood.
Yeah. Good
All
luck.
right, folks.
Good luck, Keith, to your fucking Fear Expo live stream thing.
But
I won't listen. I'm sorry. I won't do
We
it.
need the trio back. We need the trio back. All right, folks, we're gonna wind this down. Thank you so much for coming here on the time change. It looks like everybody was good with it. Next Wednesday, we will back at 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 6 over in California. I guess that's Pacific. I guess.
Fucking
But,
Wednesday. God, everybody get
yeah,
ready
next
for that
Wednesday.
shit. We're gonna go live on Wednesday.
Live on Wednesday because I can't do it on Thursday. So, everybody, be safe, have fun, enjoy. Happy Easter if that's your bag. And I'm gonna switch it over to James.
Don't fucking switch it over to me. Good night, everybody. Go like, retro finding on Facebook. Just go do it. I promise. You won't be sad. I'll go live on retro finding if everybody goes and likes it.
Jeez.
I'll do it. I'll do a live retro finding. I have enough shit currently behind me to do a live, so if I see those numbers jumping up in the next half hour, I'll go live. But no, everybody else go fucking listen to Keith's shit on Fear Expo and nobody else. Maybe Haunt Scene. Just to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good
Have
night.
a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
see you next time.
Later.
Ciao.